like hearing my voice today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have a voice or not. So you can tell from the title of this live stream, I am currently sick with COVID. So I just wanted to come on here and hang out with you guys because I have been in isolation for 3 days. And today is the first day that I'm actually not dead in my bed. So the past few days I've just been in bed all day, every day, and I have no energy. But today I don't sound great, but I feel a bit better. So I'm going to do my nails and just tell you guys about my experience so far with having COVID for the first time. Just to start, I'm the only one who has COVID right now. I don't know how I got it. Everybody else is healthy, so that's why I have been in isolation for the past 3 days. So it's been pretty lonely, and I really miss Amelia so much. So I'm gonna just tell you guys like how it started, how I found out I was sick, and then what I've just been doing, like my symptoms and stuff. So if you follow me on Instagram, you guys already know that I've been sick for a few days now and had a lot of symptoms. Mostly I thought, so I'll start from the beginning. So last Wednesday, it was 3 days before, how many days ago was that? Today's Sunday. Wednesday, I woke up and I was sneezing and I was like, oh God, am I getting another cold? Because I just had told you guys, I just uploaded that video saying, I'm finally healthy. Everything's gonna get back to normal with the vlogs and everything. I'm back. I'm ready to work. And then I woke up Wednesday. By the way, sorry if I cough a lot during this. I'm still coughing. So I woke up Wednesday sneezing, and that was like the only symptom. I was just sneezing. And I literally Googled, I was like, is sneezing a symptom of COVID? And the list of COVID symptoms did not include sneezing, or at least maybe that's from like a previous strand. So I was like, oh, okay, it's probably just a cold. So I went about my day. I did my day as normal, but I was feeling kind of tired too. Like I just wasn't feeling great. So in the morning I worked because I had to go for an oil change in the afternoon for the car because we had just drove to Maine and back. So the car was ready for an oil change. So that day I worked in the morning. I was like surprisingly productive, even though I had to keep blowing my nose and sneezing, which was super annoying. So I did some work, and then that afternoon I went to the Honda place. Went to the Honda place to get the oil change, and it ended up taking 2 hours because my car just needed like some engine fluid changing and some other stuff. So I decided to stay there because like I wasn't gonna go home and then come back. Like I didn't have a car anyway. So I just sat in the waiting room and I edited the blueberry picking vlog that you guys just saw while I was just sitting there. But I had a mask on. I always wear a mask. Anytime I go indoors anywhere, I wear a mask. I don't do like indoor dining anywhere. I always do outdoor dining. And if I go in like to use the restroom, I wear a mask. So I had my mask on and I was really uncomfortable because I was like sniffling a lot, sneezing a lot. But, and it was really hot in there. Like there was like no air circulation. It was really hot. So after 2 hours, my car was ready. I left. I came home, had the rest of my day. And then that night, I had a really hard time sleeping because I was just like blowing my nose all night. And then my nose started to drip in the back of my throat. And so then I started getting a sore throat, and I was like, oh God. To make matters worse, I was up in the night with Amelia because she pooped in her bed. So she's like, you guys know she's been potty trained since 20 months. She hasn't worn a diaper at night or like at all since 23 months. And so it was really weird. Like I had heard her and I looked on a monitor, I watched her. She got up. Like she was just like moving, and then she took her pants off, and I was like, what is she doing in there? Because the previous night she took all her clothes off, but she didn't like have any accident or anything. I came in the morning, she was naked, and I was like, what are you doing? It was weird. But then she took her pants off, and I was watching, and then she like started to wipe her leg with her pants, and I was like, oh no, what's wrong? Because she had been like having soft poop sorry TMI, but like she just wasn't, her system wasn't great. So I was like, okay. I went in and she said, Mama, you pooped your pants. Mama, wipe. She was so upset. And so it was like 4 in the morning, got up, had to give her a bath, change her beddings and everything. And then we slept in her room after that because just to help her get back to sleep. And then he just stayed in there. So I came back to bed. But I was awake for an hour and a half because it was just a whole ordeal. And then it was annoying because I was like, I'm sick. Like, I'm trying to get extra rest because I don't feel well. And I even had asked Hui to get up with her in the morning because I usually get up with her. And I was like, okay, this sucks. But anyways, next morning got up and my throat was hurting and I was so tired. And I said, you know what? I always test for COVID every time I'm sick. So let me take a test. Didn't think it was going to come back positive because over my vacation, you guys know, I was sick for 10 days and I tested multiple times for COVID and didn't have COVID. So when I took the test, I was shocked. The liquid went across the strip and it didn't even go all the way and the lines popped up. Like, you know what I mean? Like the first line popped up and then the second line. So it was clearly COVID positive. So I told everybody else to take a test and I stayed up here. So this was Thursday morning at 9 a.m. or like 8:30, 9 o'clock is when I took the test right over there in that bathroom. And when I found out I was positive, I decided not to leave this room. So I've been in my room for 3 days now. I only have gone out to take a shower, which is just next door. And then when I'm done my shower, I Clorox wipe everything and come back to the room because everybody else tested negative. So I was like kind of confused because like obviously I'm around Amelia all the time. So I thought for sure she had it. Like I thought maybe because she was pooping that maybe that was like a symptom for her. Because I did call pediatrician and they said that could be a COVID symptom. So I was like kind of upset because I'm like, we have gone this long without having COVID and now we're getting it. But of course, the day I tested positive, I saw all kinds of news stories about the BA5 strand, the new one, and how it's like just spreading like crazy, even, and it's getting a lot of people that are vaccinated or who have never had COVID before. So everybody was negative, and so then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay in my room, and like maybe they'll test again the next day and see, and if they stay negative, then that's good. But I'm gonna stay away from everybody. So, so I've been in here. And the first day was the sneezing. Then the next day it started getting worse. The day I tested positive, everything got worse. So I started to have like the sore throat was bad, and then just like no fever. I checked my temperature multiple times. I have a normal temperature of 97, which is my temperature is always 97. So no fever, but I started getting like the body aches. I was so tired, and then the coughing started. So the coughing didn't start right away, but Friday is when the coughing got really bad. So Friday, oh, and I was congested. I couldn't breathe through my nose. I was blowing my nose all the time, but then like every time I blow my nose, it didn't do anything. I was still like couldn't breathe. My chest felt tight. I did call the OB and they were just like, oh, just rest and then drink a lot of water. They did tell me a couple of medicines I could take that were safe for pregnancy. So I took the Robitussin DM for cough and Tylenol. I take children's Tylenol because I don't like pills. So I took cough syrup and chewable Tylenol. That was the only medicines I took. And then cough drops. So the medicine kind of helped a little bit. But Friday, I just couldn't stop coughing. I was coughing so hard that my whole body was like in pain. I couldn't like take, like I still kind of can't. I don't know if you can tell. The way I'm breathing is kind of like shallow breath. Because if I breathe really deeply, I start coughing. So yeah, I like couldn't breathe well, and I just kept coughing. And Friday, it had been over 24 hours. I've been away from Amelia. And if you guys don't know, I've never been away from her before. Like obviously at night when you're sleeping, you're not together, but during the daytime, I've only been away from her for like 4 hours in a row in her whole life. So for me to suddenly not be able to be with her and see her was really, really difficult for me. I think she's fine. She's got daddy and grandma. She does ask, like, where's mama? I want to see mama, but it's not like she gets it, like she just does her thing and forgets about me. But I cried a lot on Friday. Was it Friday? Friday night, I was crying because it just feels sad, like, because I also, like, I'm so sick. I didn't feel well at all. I was so sick to the point where I couldn't even watch TV. So like people were telling me in my mama group chat, they're like, just enjoy the fact that you have alone time. And it's like, I actually enjoy taking care of my kid. Like, I would rather be doing that than be alone sick in here. And I just didn't feel well. Like, I couldn't enjoy anything because I couldn't even stay awake to watch Netflix. Like, I just kept sleeping or closing my eyes because it was just like a brain fog. I just really didn't feel well at all. So, Friday was hard, and I just, you go over and over in your head, like, because if you guys know, we're very careful regarding COVID. We've always been careful because Amelia didn't have her vaccine, and I am pregnant, so we've always taken it very seriously. We visit friends outside, we take tests, like, we always are testing if we get sick to make sure we don't have COVID or spread it to anybody else. We're vaccinated, boosted, we've done all the things. We wear masks indoors, we avoid large crowds, we talk to people before, make sure they're not sick when we see people. We visit friends outside, we wear masks in the store, we hand sanitizer, we hand wash, we do all the things. Literally, for 2.5 years, we have done all the things. And so for me to get sick now, I'm just like so surprised and shocked. And also, like, I felt so guilty. I'm like, I just keep going over my head, like, okay, who did I see? Where did I go? What did I do? What could I have done differently? Which I know is like stupid to do because I can't control it. Like, I'm sure we were all bound to get sick at some point, and we've gotten this long. We got through so many different like waves of COVID and didn't get it. So I should be not like, I don't know, like, not surprised that we got it because everybody's probably gonna get it, but I just don't know where I got it. So then I'm like, what did I do? Like, could I have done something differently? All the people who I have seen don't have COVID. They all test. I told them as soon as I found out, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I have COVID. You might want to take a test just to make sure you don't have it. Nobody has it. Like, the 3 people I saw, which was all outside, nobody had COVID. I did go to the doctor's last week on Thursday for my 3-hour glucose test. But again, I was wearing a mask the whole time. There was barely any people there. So it's like the only place I can think of that I could have got it. Or like, I don't know, a kid sneezed at the blueberry farm. Like, did I get it from that kid sneezing? I don't know. So, or like if I went to the grocery store, maybe I touched the cart because I used to back earlier sanitize the cart. Now I don't usually sanitize the cart. I just shop and then I sanitize after my hands. I'm like, maybe I should have sanitized the cart. Maybe this, maybe that. And I'm just like always going through my head like, what could I have done differently? I don't know. Besides just not live your life, And at this point, you can't just stay home forever. And especially with like Amelia has her first vaccine now. I don't know if I told you guys, but she does have her first dose of Moderna. She's getting her second dose in 2 weeks. So then by early August, she will be considered fully vaccinated. At least until the new booster comes. So I'm like glad that it's happening now when she at least had a dose of vaccine. So maybe that's why she's not sick. I thought she was gonna get sick. She's negative. Everybody's negative. Everybody's healthy downstairs. Life is going on without me. And it honestly feels super weird because like I do a lot of stuff like around the house. I take care of Amelia, cleaning, cooking, take care of Peanut, and I'm not doing any of that. And it feels super weird to just like have nothing to do, to just be in my room. Gotta stay hydrated. But yeah, it's just so Friday I coughed a lot. Whole body was sore. When I woke up Saturday morning, I was like, oh my god. But Saturday morning I woke up and I said, I know my body's sore, but I'm starting to feel better, so I'm not gonna take any more medicine. Technically the medicine is safe for pregnancy, but in my opinion, if you don't need medicine, don't take it when you're pregnant because it does cross placenta. So anything you put in your body is going to the baby. And so I just am like, I'm not suffering. Like, yeah, I don't feel great, but I'm going to not take any medicine. So I did not take any medicine yesterday. I haven't taken any medicine today. I still have cough drops that I'm using to keep like my throat from being sore and help with the coughing. But yeah, this is not a joke, man. And this COVID, like I'm vaccinated and I'm glad about that because it could have been way worse. And I think just being pregnant made my immune system lower, and maybe that's why I'm the only one who got it, where everybody else is still healthy, because we're all vaccinated. The only difference is I am pregnant. So I don't know if that's why I caught it and no one else did. But I'm grateful that everybody else is healthy, and I'm grateful that I can stay in my own room like this and protect them and keep them healthy. Hui does come up here a few times a day just to bring food and water. He wears his mask, delivers, and then goes. And I have Clorox wipes, so I keep sanitizing my area, like trying to keep things clean, even though I still have COVID. So yesterday I started feeling better. I'm sorry. Sorry. At least you guys can't catch COVID through the camera. I started feeling better to the point yesterday where I could actually get on the computer and do a little work. So that made me happy because like I need something to distract my mind, especially from being sad, like missing Amelia. We actually tried to FaceTime Friday evening and we both cried, so we had to hang up. She saw I was in the bed and she said she wants to come. She said, you want to go in mama's bed, you want to go there. And I was like, oh my god. So then I started crying and then she started crying and then we hung up. So yeah, it's been 3 days since I have been with my daughter and it's really sad, but I just keep telling myself that it's what I have to do to keep her healthy and I'm doing the right thing. And it sucks, but that's just what we have to do, and at least we have support. Grandma's back. If grandma wasn't here, I don't know, it would be really messed up because we would have to take time off of work and then like take Amelia with him. If he had to go to the store or anything, he'd have to take her because no one else could watch her. So very grateful grandma's here for this and grateful no one else is sick. So yeah, I did get some stuff done yesterday. If I don't talk, I don't look sick, right? Because this morning I was like, I'm gonna get up, take a shower, and get dressed. This is the first time I've gotten dressed since Wednesday. I just thought, like, maybe if I get dressed and I've been taking 2 showers a day just because it helps my cough. If I can, like, get stuff out of my lungs, it helps. So I've been doing like 2 showers a day. But today was the first time I actually like dried my hair and tried to look like if I was gonna go out somewhere, which obviously I'm not. I'm still in my room. So I tested positive Thursday morning and I tested positive yesterday morning. And I guess I'm gonna test again tomorrow morning because there's no point in testing today if I was positive yesterday. But with the guidance, I'm probably going to be in my room until at least Tuesday, depending on the symptoms and testing. I know the test could be positive for a long time, so who the heck knows, but I do feel like I'm getting better. I don't sound like I'm getting better, but if you saw me 2 or 3 days ago, I look amazing. Like the other day when you came in, I just looked like death. I was just like in the bed, like, ugh. Could barely talk, could barely breathe, couldn't even get up or move. I literally only got up to go to the bathroom and eat, and then I was back in bed. So yeah, that is my first time having COVID story. I'm assuming this is the BA5 strand that is going around right now. And so many people are getting it. Like none of the people I saw got it, but in my group chat, a lot of people are saying they got it. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the comments, see if there's any questions or anything. But yeah, I'm bored. I'm in isolation. I miss my family. I miss cleaning and cooking and doing wifely duties. It's just so, like, I feel weird. It's like a when you're so used to taking care of everybody else and now suddenly you're not doing anything for anybody and they're taking care of you. It's hard for me to accept because I'm just so used to doing everything for everybody else. And I'm going a little crazy. So that's why I have been like trying to work a little bit more since yesterday. Like I said, the first few days I couldn't even do anything. So I'm gonna check, see if there's any comments here that have questions. Mary, oh, Tom and Krista and everybody. Oh, you guys and Manny. Oh, all our really long time subscribers are here. Yeah, and the baby's fine. In case you guys are wondering, the little baby in my belly is still kicking as normal, which is good because that was another reason why I was very like feeling guilty and scared, is because I was just like, I don't know if the baby's gonna be okay, which the OB didn't seem concerned, but I'm obviously concerned as a mother. Keep positive mental. Provide vitamin C for your body and sneeze it out. Yes, vitamin C. I've been taking emergency. I've been drinking fresh orange juice, drinking this coconut water juice thing, water. I've been resting, sleeping. Like I said, everybody else is still healthy, which is something I'm very grateful for. Pulse-o-meter. Oh my gosh. You think it's serious? I hope I'm okay. I think I'm fine. I think I'm gonna be okay. But it just has not been fun. I just can't believe that I have it. Like, I've been avoiding it for so long, and now here I am. Let's see here. Oh, there's Britt. Hey, Britt. Hope you feel better soon. Rest and plenty of fluids. Thanks. I am doing so. Baby is due September 10th, Krista. So basically, oh my god, today's July 10th. In 2 months, I have a due date. He could come sooner. We'll see. Here's one. What day did you start getting COVID? Last Wednesday. Don't feel guilty. I know it's so hard not to feel guilty though. But I'm getting better. Like, I had a lot of cries, and now I think I'm like, okay, I just need to accept it. You know, just gotta accept it, take care of myself, move on, and hopefully in a few days I'll be healthy and back with my baby. I miss her so much. Like, I can't even look at her pictures or else I cry. So that's just, like, I'm trying not to think about her. Like, I finished reading this hypnobirthing book. I watched some TV to like distract my mind. I have done some administrative work on my computer. Like, I've just been trying to do everything that I can to distract myself. Ooh, Mike and Jess. Hey, Jess. Hey, girlfriend, are you looking to have another C-section or trying for a VBAC? I'm torn right now what I want to do. I am 100% going for the VBAC unless this boy does not go head down, but I scheduled my next ultrasound to be at 35 weeks because it's usually 36 weeks. When I was pregnant with Amelia, it was like almost 37 weeks when I got that ultrasound, and they told me that she was breech. So I'm getting an earlier ultrasound. I'm like trying to make sure that he's gonna be head down so that I can have a vaginal birth. I'm doing the hypnobirthing classes because, again, I want to do unmedicated vaginal birth. This is my goal. This was my goal last time and I didn't get to do it. So I really hope that I can do it. I have confidence that I can do it. It just depends on if the baby wants to do it. It's on you. Please get in the right position. There he is. Yeah, that's my plan. So I just started thinking about the hospital bag because I am 31 weeks now. Turned 31 weeks pregnant in isolation yesterday. So yeah, that was sad. I miss my family. But it's good that I can, like, now I can talk, so I can come on here and talk to you guys, because then at least I could talk to somebody. Past few days, I couldn't even talk to anybody on the phone because I just couldn't stop coughing. They would say something, I couldn't even hear what they said because I just coughed through whatever they said, and then I couldn't talk because every time I would start to talk, I would cough. And every time I breathe, I would cough. And every time I think about breathing, I would cough. So, yeah, that is just the situation. But I am hoping to get back to normal vlogging. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all the coughing. Hot tea with honey and lemon. I did have some hot tea, but honestly, I hate hot drinks. I'm not a fan, even though they say you should have hot drinks, but I prefer cold drinks. So I just drink my cold drinks and I load up on all my liquids. So that's been working. I really haven't had much of an appetite. Like, if you guys know me, you know I love Paris baguette. And my friend Gabby dropped some Paris baguette off the other day. And it took me the whole day to even eat it. Like, the 2 pastries I had. Because I just, like, didn't have much of an appetite. Yesterday, Grandma made chow. Chow is a rice porridge with pork ribs. That was so good. So I guess we're gonna have it again for lunch today. So I'm looking forward to that. But for the most part, like, I'm usually like a snacker and always want to eat. But since I've been sick, I eat because I have to eat. I don't eat because I'm excited to eat. But I do finish my plate, so I'm doing what I have to do to stay healthy. To stay healthy. That's what I thought I was doing before. Ooh, did you lose your sense of taste and smell? Yeah, kind of. I can't really smell anything. And I'm, like, I can kind of taste stuff, but not really. Let me see here. Can I taste this? I can taste stuff, but I just can't really smell anything. Like, I have Vicks Vapor Rub, and I tried to smell it, I couldn't smell it. But I don't know if it's because I have a stuffy nose, or if it's the COVID. I did have a lot of soup. I had chicken soup, I had pho, and then I had chow, which is porridge. So those were all good choices. This morning I had a pancake with sausage and fruit. It was a blueberry pancake. And I'm having this little juice thing. I've been drinking a lot of this. This is like a hydration juice type of thing. The box is downstairs, but it's for nursing and pregnant moms who want to be hydrated. And it's like coconut water, a little bit of like 30% of fruit juice, and then it's sweetened with monk fruit sweetener, so it's like a natural sweetener. So I think this one is supposed to be like strawberry, but it doesn't have a huge like strong taste. And like there's no like artificial colors or anything in it. So I've been enjoying that for like a hydration, because like obviously coconut water is good with electrolytes, and Gatorade's not really that good for you. So this is what I've been drinking instead of like a sports drink, because it does help with the replenishing the electrolytes and the fluids while you're sick or in general. Not bad, not a bad thing to drink. I have been drinking, obviously, my water's over there too. I love water. My ice water. Gotta have my ice water. But yeah, I don't know like what I'm gonna eat later tonight. Like we're just going like one meal at a time, one day at a time. Usually, you know, we plan the whole week and we do all this stuff. This time it's like Hui's busy trying to help grandma take care of Amelia. So they bought a bunch of stuff and we're just like, okay, well, how about we eat this like this today and then this and that. Not like a full meal plan like we usually do. Just getting by day and seeing how I'm feeling each day, making sure everybody else is healthy each day. So yeah, it's good that everybody's healthy. I'm so grateful for that. Like I just keep telling myself like, yeah, this sucks, but it could be worse. I could be more sick. They could be sick. Like it could be worse. So yeah, the first I'm not also like I got sick in Maine and I never get sick like on our trip. So I was already kind of like I complained a lot more than usual just because I'm like, why am I sick? I hate this. I'm never sick. What's going on? Like I'm not good at being sick. So the first few days I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I feel horrible. I feel like garbage. I can't get out of bed. And I was just complaining. But then I realized, I was like, this isn't making me feel any better. Like, yeah, it sucks, but saying it sucks 10 times isn't going to make me feel better. So that's when I was like, okay, I need to just like chill out, think of the things that I'm grateful for, and get better. Like, sleep, drink, eat, relax, get better, move on. So that's the game plan. Game plan. Today I'm gonna do some work, I think, after I get off this live stream. I am working on a baby notebook. It's like a toddler photo memories book for Amelia from when she was 1 to 2. So I'm working on that. So I'm hoping to finish it today so I can get it printed and then show it to you guys on the vlog. It is for a sponsorship. So I have been like working on it for a long time, but then my phone broke. And then we traveled, and then I was sick, and now I'm sick again. But I'm like, okay, I need to just get it done. So I'm almost done with it. I have like, I don't know, maybe 20 pages left to complete on it, and then I can order it. So I'm excited to finish that finally. So that's like my big to-do for today. That, and then I took a shower. And talking to you guys. Test Amelia again, one of my, ooh. Yeah, we're gonna test everybody again and again and again. We have a lot of tests because we got all the free ones from the government. So we're not testing, but it doesn't make sense to test like if you just tested the day before. So I think maybe everybody can test again tomorrow. But since they're not sick, I think they're okay. So far, nobody's tested positive downstairs. We tested Amelia multiple times because I thought maybe she had it, but she didn't. At least for now, she didn't. But yeah, it's like, it seems like everybody's getting sick now. This strand is just like everywhere. So I don't know how you guys are doing. I hope everybody else is healthy and you're not coughing and dying like I am. I'm getting thirsty. I need to drink more of this and then maybe some water. Oh Lord. You know, these timelines are so confusing because I feel like with each strand, the timeline's a little different. The symptoms are a little different. The transmission, like, amount is different. Like, with one strand, it's not as bad, and then the other one, it is worse. And then, like, the strands before, you have a fever. This strand, you don't really have a fever. You just have, like, cold symptoms. So, yeah, I really don't know about the timing. That's why I don't know how I got it. Because I don't think it would be a week before. Like, if it really was a doctor's office, then that means it would have been like 6 days. Took 6 days for me to get exposed and then to have the symptoms start. So I really don't understand it. Or yeah, like Kelly says, my husband was positive, no symptoms. That's happening too. My friend just tested positive today. Her husband, the uncle had it, and then the husband got it. Husband left, quarantined, and then 4 days later, the wife has been healthy, and then she just tested positive. So now she's waiting to see if her kids are positive. This is like a mess. It's a mess. Are we ever gonna not live in this stupid pandemic? And I feel like it's kind of weird. Like, it's part of me is like, did I get COVID just because I was so afraid of getting COVID? Like, and then the universe is like, okay, girl, have some COVID. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying not to be nervous. He's definitely the calm one. Like, when I was crying, he's like, it's fine. He's like, you're not on a ventilator. The OB is not worried about the baby. Amelia is healthy. Everybody else is healthy and fine. Yeah, it sucks, but you're fine. And I was just like, but I miss Amelia. And what about the baby? And he's just like, calm down. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like so dramatic, but I definitely was emotionally upset just from the whole thing. But feeling better, feeling less sad and less guilty. Hard to say. As a mom, if anybody is watching and is a mom, you know, mom guilt is its own thing. And so you can just imagine, like, mom guilt plus COVID is just like worse. Yeah, my nose was so stuffed the first few days. I couldn't even lay down. Oh, John, just tuned in. Sorry to hear your encounter with the plague. Feel free to complain. I do it all the time. Oh my God, John. I did a lot of complaining already, so I'm trying to not complain anymore and just get better and move on and have a happy rest of the summer. That's the other thing too. I'm like stressed out because I'm like, this baby is coming soon. I have so much stuff I want to do before the baby comes, and then I keep getting sick. So yeah, that's why I was just like, of course I would post a video saying, I'm healthy, I'm gonna be productive, everything's gonna be great, and then bam, sick times 10. I thought I was sick on the main trip. This is way worse. Like at least 4 times worse than what I experienced on the main trip. I can hear Amelia screeching downstairs. I miss her. He sends me pictures sometimes and then I cry. So I don't really look at them anymore because every time I look at them I just wish I could hold her. It's hard to be away from my baby, my firstborn, my only child. But now, I mean, I'm not alone, right? I have another baby here. We've been hanging out. I'm just laying in bed talking to the baby because I have no one else to talk to. That's what I've been doing. I've been like, hey, sorry I got COVID. Are you okay? Like, just asking, like, are you okay? I sound like a smoker. Oh, but yeah, I don't know what else I have to say, and I'm starting to get hot. So I have been keeping the fan on, and I've just been like sitting in front of the fan because I don't get any air circulation because I keep the door closed so my germs don't go out. And the window I open at night, but during the day I have to close it because it's like almost 90 degrees every day. So right now everything's closed and there's no air circulation. So I'm probably gonna end this so that I can turn on the the fan and stop coughing all over you guys. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. I might do an unseen moments video next because I obviously don't have a vlog to show you guys because I'm dead. But I think I have a bunch of videos on my phone, so I might do a compilation video for you guys maybe for Tuesday, and then we'll see what happens next. So guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Mother of Fawn. Go follow me there because I have been putting story updates there about everything that's going on. So if you want to just keep up to date between now and whenever the new vlogs are coming, go check out Instagram. That's where I'm always at, always in the DMs. Get at me there. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, hanging out. Everybody stay healthy, try your best, and I'll see you guys at some point later.